Greetings, friends. It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush and another collage of a fawn. I love these little baby deer. It makes me very happy to draw them. And there you go. Usually when I'm drawing these fawns, I draw them the lengthwise on the paper, but this one felt like it would fit just fine landscape way, you know. And so I drew it on first, then I pull out the papers I think I will need for the background. I want something kind of light, not really the color of the sky as much as kind of a frosty, foggy morning. So I'm doing it very pale in the background across the top, and then as it gets closer to the feet, I make it more landscape-like with some greens and some browns. I'm using a very glossy paper. I like the gloss and semi-gloss on the paper because it almost gives it a finish before I'm even finished. I put each of the pieces on with rubber cement. And I tear some small pieces to fit into the gaps and around the perimeter of the drawing. And now you can see my pieces are getting a bit darker as I come closer to the feet. I'm transitioning into some green in between the legs. And this is where I feel like I can hide a few photos and little hidden pictures. I've got some photographs that I took, you know, back in the analog days when photographs were printed on paper. And because I haven't room for all of that, being that I took photographs of everything, and some of them were not so good, I am using them up now in my collages. You can see in the upper left-hand corner, there's a portrait, a photograph that I took of a mother and a little girl, her little daughter, but it was so badly blurred I could never use it for drawing purposes. I couldn't use it even as a gift, but it cut out and it fit perfectly in this background because it's so blurred. Sometimes a really bad photograph works really well. And so now I can pull out some pieces to use for the fawn. I need some tan. And some slightly orange pieces. I found a piece from a magazine that has a good color but lots and lots of words. But being that fawns have little white dots across their back, the words work perfectly. It doesn't even matter, especially if I am tearing them so close that you can't tell what word used to be there. It's not legible anymore. My pieces need to get smaller as I'm doing the face to go around the eyes and the nose, and smaller as I'm doing these long, thin legs. I've been tearing all the pieces up till now, but some of them I'm going to cut just to make sure that they fit perfectly in the space, especially the nose. And the eyes. Now, the little hooves are so obscure you can't hardly see them. They're very small and very light, light brown, not black, really. I thought I would put in a tree, but then I didn't like it. It takes away from my main subject, and anything that takes away from the main subject is just not good. It's not worth it, so I peeled it back off. And now I'm putting on spots. They're all torn. And it's not exactly white, it's really a very pale tan that I'm using. A sandy color. Now I'm going to look for some words. The main word that I want on this is the fawn. But being that I'm not going to be able to find that in the magazine, I'm going to cut it up out of other words from the magazines. Whatever works. And here we have it, the finished product. Tell me what you think. I think he has a nice little face. And so it's all done. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. Give me a thumbs up if you like this one. And do subscribe. It really helps my channel when you give me a thumbs up and you hit the little bell. Come again next time and see what else I'm going to do. Bye for now.